Hey guys, Jimmy here and welcome back to another video. Today we're in Automobilista to drive this ridiculous machine, the Formula Truck. Now let me just throw some facts and figures out there for you guys, get you interested. First of all, as you can probably guess, this thing is very heavy. It weighs nearly 5 tons, roughly 4,800 kilograms to be a little bit more precise. We have over 1,200 horsepower underneath our right foot, but the best bit of all, in my opinion, the bit I love the most about this machine, is that it has 3,300 newton meters of torque at just over 2,000 RPM because diesel power all the way, baby. Just enough torque to move buildings, easy peasy. What we're doing, we're doing a 10 lap race here around the Formula Truck version of Curitiba, and I'm looking forward to it. Truck racing is always fantastic fun, massive braking distances, lots of power, lots of sliding. Let's just get into it. Let's let it speak for itself, shall we? We have a fast rolling start. You cannot do a standing start on these things. Far too much horsepower, far too much weight. Rolling start is much safer as we're getting backed up already in this left lane. Going to look to the outside here. There's definitely no space there. Braking at 200, just about seeing that at the top. Trying to get the thing slow down. There's contact in front. Constantina effect coming in big time through here. And these trucks aren't small. As you can see, guys going through, diving on the curbs. I've lost quite a few places here. Go to the outside. Oh god, understeer. Nothing's warm yet, everything's cold. And cold in this is awful. Gonna just pull to the inside now as I'm getting absolutely covered in diesel smoke, having to move out. I can see where I'm going. Big braking now down to this tight right hand. I say it's tight, all corner feels tight in this this thing. Keep calling it a car, it's not. Definitely not. It's definitely a big ass truck as AI gets loose in front of me, trying to tame that power. There's only really one line for a lot of these corners in this thing, so the first couple of laps are really quite scary, just trying to find a place to put it. I'm going to get big understeer now, try and correct that with a bit of throttle from the ends. We get forced wide by the AI please, why you got to play me like that? I'm still alive though. Nearly done with the lap, just a couple more corners to go. Just about as fast as you get cornering in this thing. See, even in 5th gear now, sliding out the corners, so much torque to play with. Gonna go into 4th now, see heel and towing this as well. It is an H pattern. I always thought it was a sequential, but H pattern makes it even more interesting. There you go, nice and soft, and then smash the power on the exit, bit of a wobble from the rear, and that is 1 lap completed. 9 laps to go, lots of look at that smoke, I love that. Virtually pollute the environment. I'm going to pull into it now, looking for that 200 meter board, just about seeing it. I'll brake a bit earlier because I am on the inside and my visibility a little bit clouded. Oh, sorry dude. Luckily these things are fucking behemoths, so you can just run through people and be fine. Taking 4th quickly there, don't want to be running that power too much. Got a nice run there, even with the slide out the corner. Again, just blinded by this diesel smoke. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, gonna try and keep it wide, understeering. The thing they've really got down with this Formula Truck, they had it in the Formula Truck 2013 as well, it's just the weight of this thing is so well simulated. You really feel like you are driving a truck, which I guess is the biggest compliment you can give it. Trying to put it to the inside, this thing's far too tight round here. Even with all the steering lock in the world, you still understeer. Up into 4th. It's a bit of a slide there, that's why I've turned the wheel on for you guys so you can see just the sort of steering effort you're putting in. Sort of playing the throttle a bit offline through here, gonna have to try and get it a bit sideways, turning a bit earlier. There you go, nice and easy. 5th gear, still sideways, still sideways! Bit of body work there on the left, luckily that's doesn't belong to us. Down to 4th gear again for this last corner, trying to latch onto the guys in front. We sort of got a bit screwed at the start, but okay, sideways again, more sideways, too much sideways. Now usually there was a rule in place which when you're going through a certain section you can't go above 160 k's. I've turned that off because speed, but it's a safety rule that I've implemented in the real life series that is actually put in the sim, which is pretty cool. Obviously if you're looking to run a true to life series, it's cool to have that in there, but me personally I like to have the speed. But I can see why. Approaching turn 1 in this thing at 240 k's is pretty fucking terrifying. When you have to stop 5 tons or so in about 200 meters, it's a bit stupid, a bit silly. When you think about it like that, it's a bit scary, but lots of awesome. Braking very hard now. Again, these brakes. There's also a plan, I think, to have steam coming off the brakes, as they are water-cooled brakes in the real series, as a little birdie tells me. So they'll be implementing that as well. So basically, when you're driving these things, all you're going to see is just black and like steam when you're driving behind someone. So that's going to be really cool, really immersive. I love that those little details in sim racing. There you go, get sideways in third gear there. Bit of a gap between me and the guys behind, which is sort of nice, means I can sort of relax. I say sort of relax, rather than this thing is never relaxing. Nice and chill there. And again, we're going to be putting it sideways in fifth. Another bit of body work. Looks like there's quite robust racing happening up the front. Fourth gear. Come on. Trying to keep it on that apex. Now the understeer comes in. Now I start getting on the throttle. Easy, easy. Bit less, bit less. Now, full throttle. See, any gear, any time you can have a slide. That is just how much torque you have. It's so fantastic. And all you can hear is that turbo all the time. It's brilliant. I thought when I first drove this, because I forgot about the smoke, that everyone was having failures around me, but obviously when no one slows down after a while, you start realising that it's just something they've included, which is really great. Really loving that detail there from AMS. As guy in front gets very sideways, I'm having to wait a long time to get on the throttle there. Gonna try and poke up the inside here, don't want to go free wide. Oh god, can't see anything, slow down. God damn global warming. Ah, the inside. Third gear please. Obviously contact with these things is rarely light. Usually a very scary experience. Just seeing trucks in my mirrors is scary enough. Just doing multi-class with this and like an MX-5 or something would be feckin' hilarious. Instead of having like the prototypes dive bombing into T1, just have a truck destroying an MX-5 into T1. That'd be brilliant. Someone make that happen, please. You have to be so patient. That's the key to driving this car. I'm doing it again. This truck is patience. You have to really work with the weight of the thing. Obviously, you do have the throttle to help you get round corners, and you do use it a lot, especially in this corner here. You sort of wait, and then you get on the power, and then the power sort of turn the truck a bit. And that helps you get around the corner. But it's definitely a completely unique experience to have. And I always love stuff like this in sim racing. I always love trying stuff that I have no knowledge of or no experience with. Got the guy behind really closing in the braking zone there. Cool. I thought he was going to just run into the back of me. But you can see why. Maybe that rule's in place in the real world, you know. These things going above 100 mile an hour is scary enough, let alone doing 140 down that straight. Gonna get in the boost. I'm moving to the inside so I can maybe just slot in here, but all I'm getting is smoke. Gonna try and slot it in, but going a bit quick into the corner. Contact, but we just sort of scraped his wheel there. We didn't actually have any real contact. You see him just using the throttle there to sort of drift through these corners. These big fat tyres seem to have a lot of grip to them, or a lot of play to them I should say, sorry. Like just dive up the inside, have to really wait on the throttle there. Well, I just make that work. Nice! Didn't think that was an overtaking spot there, but I'll take that. Guys in front, look how close together everyone is, just battling constantly. Like I said, fights with these things aren't small affairs, they're full-blown battles. People losing. Oh, there's the body work. See, even in fifth there, I'm having to be careful on that throttle. Nice and easy, nice and easy. See, I barely moved the wheel during the corner. It's on the exit. Ah, there's a drift. Got a bit of a slipstream now from the massive hole being punched in the air by the truck in front. Going to pull out. And heavy braking. Just about getting it slowed down. Come on, in. Is that two? Two for one? Twofer? It's a twofer. Thank you very much. Such an experience. I definitely recommend anyone who hasn't driven it to go give it a go. It's such a fun thing, such a fun oddity, for lack of a better term. Oh, Jesus Christ, he actually locked the brakes there. Even with the massive front brake bias, I almost managed to kill myself there on the rear brakes. I'm not quite sure why I'm in third through there. I think fourth is definitely the better gear. You actually spend a lot of time just between in the top couple of gears. First gear is not enabled in this. You only have second gear. So you pull away in second gear if you're from a standstill, but that is all you need, trust me. You do not need that first gear at all. Although I wonder why. I mean, this thing could be just as good as a 4-speed, I think. When you have that much torque, just having that many gears isn't, I don't know, necessarily as good as getting more contact in front. They are really beating each other up. I'm loving this. Oh jeez! Don't kill each other, lads. I've got to come through. I'm really on the wrong line here. I don't want to be on the outside. Gonna move back in. Try and get a good run out of it. Come on, good run, good run. You can just see the turbo there, strapped to the back of the engine and the exhaust. The truck we're now just blasting by. That straight line speed there. Again, we're on the inside, going to try and go for the pass if we can when we slow down, but braked a bit early. Really over revving it on the way down. Got no choice but to back out of that, really. Those curbs are like nothing in this truck. Just monster them. Come on, be good. First gear. Alright, I'm going to try 4 through here now, which is just the 1 downshift. Someone asked me the other day about braking in the comments and how you learn to brake. You know, how you learn the places and the right application of the brake, etc. And it's something that does come with a lot of experience. I'd say that. Like, I mean, I don't jump in a track and a car and track combination and immediately know where to brake. Like, but I have a good idea of like the car's capabilities and where I usually brake at certain corners in other cars. It comes with track knowledge as well, of course. On a completely new track, with a completely new truck, which this will be a good example actually. I mean, this is the first time I've ever driven this track, and it's been a long time since I've driven the Formula truck, so I sort of took in the knowledge that it's heavy, so the braking zone is going to be quite large. So I actually started off at 200 metres as my first braking zone, thinking that'll be probably, I can come down a bit from that, but no, in reality 200 metres is about as late as you can brake in this for turn 1. But then it just becomes trial and error. That's what practice is for. And we get a good run out of there. Some of that side draft. Thank you very much. Again, looking for that 200 metre. There it is. Full brakes in this. It's actually quite hard to lock these brakes up. It's harder to lock the brakes up from speed than it is in like a slower corner. Let's say we're trying to turn in. Your sort of desperation on the brakes. It's quite easy to lock up then, but once you get a feel for where the brakes lock, it's quite easy to not lock them. Some cars aren't like that at all. Some cars, like, they need precision every that. This truck, however, you can just find the sweet spot and just keep it there. Again, 4 feeling better through here. Having to deal with a bit of initial understeer though. Those big fat front tyres not quite containing the weight of this thing. I really should go from 5th earlier through there, but I think if I use 5th, I'm going to be a victim of the torque, which is, as much as I love that ridiculous number of torques we have, 3,300, I don't like having them applied all the time, especially when I'm trying to be soft out of the corner, and sometimes soft is the best approach, even for this thing. We'll keep it in 5th through here. This is where we want to use the torque a little bit, just to get up behind, not out of his corner exit though. I was stamping on it in 5th, going a bit wide. Oh, that was very close. I thought I was going to hit that guy and actually got off the throttle in preparation to hit him. Oh, 2x2. Come on. Who's got it? Who's got it? I'm getting really forced, really tight on the corner here. There you go. Nice. Just about got through that in one piece. Tip gear again. And again, looking for that braking spot, although it looks like they're going to have a little fight themselves. We're getting pretty close now to the front, guys. Nice little comeback after our bad start. I'll take that one sort of line astern then, considering I thought the fella in front was going to pull out, and I didn't want to go that tight on turn 1. Should be in 4th. And so much pull out of this car. The torque, it's really hard to simulate that feeling of like pull, I think, in a sim, but this truck somehow manages it. think it's because you're aware of just how much it weighs, so when you do put your foot down and you do just move, I think that sort of helps you understand how that vehicle works. You feel it so much, especially out of this corner here in third gear. I mean, I could use second here, but second gear is pretty much not usable for anything apart from a standing start and a getaway. Then third and then fourth straight away, already in fifth. It's just so fast on the shifts and on the torque. You know, I really like the Formula truck. You know, like it's one of those things that I probably won't drive that often. I mean, hopefully there'll be like a couple of fun events that I can drive maybe with people, but I can't imagine sim racers slowing down for that 160k rule though. They'll brake as late as possible and cause a pile up. That's what that I guarantee that's what will happen, because sim racers cannot be trusted. Nice run out of there though, despite going wide. Gonna go up the inside. Got one lap to go then, so see if we can get both these guys going to T1. Gonna get one guy before we even brake. Ah, braking a bit too early there. I think it's gonna be side by side. So let off the brake a tiny bit there, just to roll forward. We're gonna get one. That's nice. See if we can get this fella for the end of the lap, shall we? Oh, he's got on the curb there. Actually helped turn him a little bit. Taking fourth early. Just trying to set up the rear end as I go. Don't think I'm quite going to be close enough to have a go here. Although, thinking about it, no, I had to get on the brakes there. Actually, under the braking, my truck sort of swerved a little bit under brakes, and that's why I went to the inside. It wasn't actually on purpose. Oh god. Come on, get it together, Jimmy. Can we do it here again? Gonna have a go up the inside. All the brakes and more. Understeer, understeer, understeer. Might get cut back on me. Oh no! Don't spin me! Oh, he's okay. That's good. We're good somehow. I thought we were going to go around then, but he saved us. Lost the place to go with. Took at the start of that though. Gonna go fourth. Some sort of desperation. Is there room out here? Yes, there is. Now it's the inside. We passed that guy at least. But we're still net the same position. Oh, big contact behind me. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's all going wrong behind me now, but I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on this fella in front. Let me get a better run out of him at the last corner. I don't think we will do. No! Understeer right at the wrong point. But there you go. That is 10 laps in the Formula truck. Ah, that's a tiring experience, that is. A fun one though, nonetheless. Such a good piece of content from Racer. Again, they simulate the weight really well. And that power, even though you have, you know, 1,200 horsepower and you have all that torque, it is manageable. And having so much power makes it such a pleasure to get it right when you come out the corner and do this big ass slide. You know, it's just a really fun experience. So go give it a go, guys, if you haven't already. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you did like it, make sure to hit that like button, make me happy inside, etc. And subscribe to be notified of future videos. So take care, guys. Have an awesome day. I'll see you next time for some more awesome power slides. Oh, power slide into spin. Good job, Jimmy. Good job.